Hello my fellow readers, I'm back with a new video. I was very sick, so I haven't been posting, but I am back and I return with a FairyLoot. This is the February FairyLoot adult and YA book only box, and much like January, this one was slightly delayed. I think they're still kind of trying to get back on track with the shipping. This one was closer to normal. I think I got it a week or so ago, but since I was unwell, I didn't get to open it, but I'm going to now. I did see potential spoilers for what's in here, so this is not going to be a huge surprise to me. They're usually guesses, but they're accurate guesses that I see, and then, I know. Let's get these two out of here. And, I can tell this one. I'm actually excited for both of these books. We're going to start with YA, because this one I was really excited for. The loudness away. Okay, so the book-only young adult box is The Rose Bargain by Sasha Payton Smith. And it says, our featured book of the month is Rose Bargain by Sasha Payton Smith. It is the first of a duology where a young woman enters a deadly competition to win the heart of a powerful fae prince in hopes of saving her family and freeing her sister from a destructive bargain. And then, more about it. Your FairyLoot exclusive edition has a redesigned cover by Bluely Boo. I love the artwork, and I always struggle with the Bluely and then Boo. But anyway, a color variation of the trade cover as a reversible dust jacket. A full color design with foil on the front and back cover by Gabriella Bujdoso? I have no idea. Character artwork on the end papers with foil by Gabriella Bujdoso. Hope I'm saying that correctly, don't know. And a digitally sprayed edge by Bluely Boo with solid top and bottom edges. An author, look at that side too, an author letter bound into the book with a digital signature and bonus content, an extra POV chapter. So, quick story with Rose Bargain. I did actually get the arc of the audiobook for the Rose Bargain. So I finished this book, I think in January. I don't think it was February because that was the release month. So I'm pretty sure it was January. I don't think it was December either. Pretty sure it was January. Anyway, I loved this one. If you like fairy stories where, it's humans interacting with fairies and fairy bargains, you're probably going to love this one too. It is a story where the main character, again, she's... I think I talked about this in my review too, but she's a character who... Her sister had all these prospects laid out before her. They thought that she had her marriage all set to go. There was somebody who was courting her. They thought everything was fine. And then her sister turns down the marriage proposal from the person and disappears. And I can't remember the time frame that the sister disappeared, but she disappears for a while. And comes back, and due to that, and this is, historical, there was a huge scandal, and so now our main character here is kind of trapped where her status in society has fallen, so she doesn't know what prospects she really has out there, especially marriage-wise and for her future. And of course, during this time, women couldn't just, lead independent lives unless they were very independently wealthy and would be able to maintain that wealth. So she's a little bit worried about her status and also her sister's status because of how her sister disappeared. Her sister also doesn't have the benefits of that. So what ends up happening is she enters this competition to win the heart of the prince, the fairy prince. And it's also kind of a love triangle where there's also a brother who's a mortal brother. They both shared the same father but different mothers. And or so the story goes. I don't remember if that is 100% accurate. Anyway, there's a mortal brother, and she ends up kind of teaming with him in order to find a maneuvering path in order to obtain the heart of the prince. But then, of course, the two of them start to get closer, so there's a bit of a love triangle. And I don't know. It was fun. I can't wait for the second book. I do hope that FairyLoot puts out an edition of that one that matches this one, because that would be exciting, and I do find this one beautiful. I think the Rose Bargain actually has beautiful covers in both. Let's take a look at the reversible, the alternate colors of the original one. So the regular cover is pink, but same design here. Very nice. I do like it quite a lot. But I think I'm a fan of the Bluely Boo one, and I think this is going to look beautiful on my shelf with my Bluely Boo Court of Thorns and Roses series covers. Anyway, I'm excited because I really love the beautiful pastels. So underneath, we have this beautiful design on the cover. And then the artwork inside. Lovely. I am excited about the alternate POV chapter too. That's the bonus. I'll have to see what one that is. And it's been a while, so I don't know. Definitely before the next book comes out, I will do a refresher on this, but I do remember the big twist at the end. There's the letter and signature. Beautiful, beautiful. And I know I just told you roughly what it is that happens, but I'll give a clearer reading of this synopsis so that there's maybe a little bit better description than mine. But England, 1848. The season is officially open, and high society girls line up to bargain with the immortal Queen Morian for qualities that will win them suitors: a perfect smile for the loss of a finger, an exquisite talent for piano in exchange for one's happiest childhood memory. That's the other thing I forgot, is that they all can do a fairy bargain with the queen in order to obtain things that will make them more marriageable. Continuing on, Lady Ivy Benton plans to use her bargain to uncover the truth about what happened to her beloved sister Lydia, whose mysterious disappearance and reappearance means the Benton family have been cast out by the polite society. But instead, Ivy's season arrives with a shocking twist. The Queen announces a competition to win the hand of her Fey son, Prince Bram. Marrying the prince is a prize that could save Ivy's family from ruin. Yet every glittering Fey deal has a rotting heart, and amidst lavish balls, vicious competitions, and a dangerous alliance with the prince's irresistible brother, Prince Emmett, Ivy realizes that at the center of this contest lies a dark plot that could destroy all of England and her heart along with it. So, I don't know, this one was so charming. I love this, and this is definitely fine for many levels, ages of readers, so lovely. I love this one. I'm so glad to own it. I'm very excited to have this book. I really, really very much enjoyed it. Okay, and now for the adult one. Voila. I kind of miss the canvas bags. I know that I didn't keep them, but at the same time they were quieter to open, and they didn't get stuck on the these ones, they have the sticky tape to seal it, and anyway, I get caught sometimes. But here we go. Our featured book of the month is The Scorpion and the Night Blossom by Emily Wen Zhao. In a world overrun by demons, An Ying enters a deadly competition to win a chance to save her dying mother. As she navigates the trials, she must decide whether to trust a mysterious ally whose secrets could hold the key to her survival or her demise. Your FairyLoot exclusive edition has a redesigned cover by Dimonster09, reversible dust jacket art by CYT Draws. We're going to go with that. A full-color design with foil on the front and back hardcover by Afterblossom Art. A digitally sprayed edge by Dimonster09 with solid top and bottom edges. Character artwork on the end papers with foil by Afterblossom Art. And author letter bound into the book with a digital signature and bonus content and extra POV chapter. So both of these feature a bonus POV chapter and the digital signature. So I just lost my little card. I'll get it. So this is The Scorpion and the Night Blossom, which I just finished very recently. So this is good. This is another one I enjoyed very much. I think this is going to be at least a duology because the ending did have a bit of a, not really a cliffhanger, but open ending, I guess. So, anyway, take a look. Like, show the book, show the book. So, just sprayed edges there, and then the beautiful stenciled edge there. Underneath. Dun, 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 dun. Look at this lovely art. And take a look at this. Beautiful. And then the inside art. So I don't think I showed that, but there's the letter, the digital signature. And now, let's read this synopsis, and then maybe I'll talk about this. I'll do the opposite of what I did for Rose Bargain, even though I have read both of these. The good thing is, I guess for me, not for anybody who'd be interested in getting these from me, but I'm keeping these too. I liked both of the books, and they're definitely staying in my collection. The Immortality Trials offer a second chance in a brutal world and are open to any mortal willing to risk the journey to the immortal realm. The prize for completing them is eternal life. However, first they must survive. An Ying knows the prize can heal her dying mother and that she'll need all the help she can get if she's to complete them. But when a rival contestant, both powerful and handsome, promises protection and a chance of survival for both An Ying and her mother, she will need to find out quickly whether she can truly trust the stranger she's falling for, or if he's the most dangerous player of all, for herself and for all the realms. So, there you go. I don't think I can say too much else beyond that. So a big part of this story in general is this like competition, right, that's going on in the heavens, and so you get like players that are kind of pitted against each other. But An Ying also does form this like more close like friend group in order to succeed in the competitions as well as the character that's featured there, and then you have to piece together like what their story is and how it's going to go. And like I said, there's a little twist at the end, and there's actually a couple twists at the end, and it definitely keeps you interested, engaged, and reading, and I look forward to seeing how everything wraps up. I'm kind of just taking a peek at it now to see like where the bonus starts. So, like I said, the ending, there's a bunch of like twists that happen. The ending itself is kind of conclusive, I guess, but not, because it doesn't wrap everything up. You know, I had like a similar feeling to the end of A Language of Dragons, and really even with The Rose Bargain, although I feel like with The Rose Bargain, it was almost more of a cliffhanger. No, it definitely was more of a cliffhanger at the end of The Rose Bargain. But this one I would kind of put akin to Language of Dragons, but perhaps a little bit more stakes involved for what's going to happen next. I'm kind of hoping this is just a duology. I really hope. I enjoy duologies. I like standalones, which are very rare with fantasy. I'm okay with series, but I think sometimes it's just so... you get anxious about picking them up, because especially if they're at the start of it, you don't know how long you're going to be in for. Like, how long is that ride going to be that you're stuck into? Whereas, you know, if it's a duology, you know, you got 2 books to go through. Even a trilogy is okay because there's 3 books. I think usually I struggle with trilogies, not that they're bad, but a lot of times, like, the middle book suffers. You know, like you have a conclusive ending in the 3rd book and you have a good start in the 1st book, but the middle book is often a slump bridge book, if you know what I mean. So, anyway, I am excited for both of these beauties. This was a great box for February. I would recommend both of these if you love fantasy and a touch more of the romantasy angle. Although I gotta say, I guess this one would be more, I think, more romantasy level than like this one, even though there's a romantic stuff in this. This is definitely more fantasy with just a touch of romance, if that makes sense. Anyway, I like them both. I would recommend them both. I look forward to continuing this, and it's probably going to be at least a year until there's another book, but I will march on. That is it for this video. Until next. Oh, no, wait. No, wait, no, wait, no, wait. I have a bonus. So I just wanted to show quickly, okay, this is a beautiful box. I love the February box, but because I am a member of FairyLoot, I do get options to get their special releases, and they released one for the second book. I don't remember what this series is called. Does it tell me? I don't know, but it's book 2. The first book was What the River Knows, was it? Yeah, What the River Knows. I keep wanting to like say this title, and I'm like, that's not the first book's title. But I got the FairyLoot exclusive for Where the Library Hides. It just came in. I did talk about the first book like way, way back. I really liked that book, and so I was very excited to get the second one. It's so funny because with the first book, I really went into it anticipating that I wasn't going to like it like at all, and I would be like trying to get rid of it. And instead, I really enjoyed it. It's not perfect, but it was a fun book for me. I felt the same way with Crimson Moth or Heartless Hunter. I think here in America, it's called Heartless Hunter. And it took me forever to like find out more about that book because it had a different title. Anyway, I also felt that way about that, where I was not expecting to like that book, and then I loved that book. That one, the FairyLoot pre-order for the second book is coming up soon. But look at how beautiful this is, and it's going to go great with the first book. And I don't know, I just really look forward to this. I don't know if there's spoilers on there, but yeah, I was super excited to get this in the mail. It came in, I don't remember if it was the same day as the other, like my FairyLoot box. I don't know, but I was super excited to see it. And I have a couple more orders that are out there, and a couple more I will be ordering, and I might show them off when I get them. There's one in particular that's a series, and then I pre-ordered the next 2 in the Castle series that go with Howl's Moving Castle. It's the second 2 books, I should say, or the last 2 books, whatever. So I'll probably show them off, but yeah, I love getting the opportunity to get these books and have them match and be beautiful collection pieces and books that I really enjoyed. So I hope this one's good. I have not read this book yet, so I'm hoping I enjoy it as much as the first one, and I'm hoping for a happy ending. Now that I have said that, that is it for this video. Until next time, bye.